Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Caithness Amateur Dram Antique Society tasting. This evening, I'm going to do a tasting of two unusual whiskies from Blackadder. It's a sort of blind tasting, if you will, because I don't know which distillery uh, the whiskies come from, or which distilleries in the case of the second one. So we have Black Snake uh, Venom, VAT for sixth Venom at 61.2%, and a raw cask smoking Islay, 11-year-old 59.5%, which is a blended malt Scotch whisky at 59.5%. So Blackadder are a family-run independent bottling company established in 1995 by Robin Tuchek, or Tukek, Tucek, who now runs the business with his son Michael and daughter Hannah. Initially a whisky bottler, they've since developed the range to include other spirits, including rum and gin. All Blackadder whiskies are bottled as single cask, and most at cask strength, and they never ever chill filter or colour the whiskies. Their signature brand is Raw Cask, which are complete cask whiskies bottled containing the cask sediment. So first up we have the Black Snake VAT for 6 Venom, 61.2%. So this is bottled in 2024, and it's cask number VAT number 4, and number of bottles is 415. So I've got two samples from the sample guys. This is the Black Snake VAT for 6 Venom, and this is the Smoking Islay. Never use the A. So Black Snake VAT for 6 Venom, 61.2%. Black Snake is one of Blackadder's most famous ongoing releases, and it's known for its powerful character and unique Venom vatting system. Each batch is drawn from a small number of casks and then revatted multiple times to build depth and intensity. So they say Black Snake is produced from a vatting of cask finished in a single butt. It starts its life in first spill ex-bourbon casks. We then put 3 of them into new Oloroso or PX butts and leave for around a year for further maturation before bottling 2/3 of the cask. We call these vats as they're a kind of mini Solera. After each bottling, we add 2 more ex-bourbon casks, always of the same whisky, and leave for another year before again bottling 2/3 of the vat. All future bottlings from each vatting of Black Snake will therefore contain some spirit that was in previous expressions from the butt. From time to time, the butt is renewed. Each edition bottling of Black Snake is called Venom, as in a snake's poison, which is a touch of Blackadder humour. The first bottling from each vat is called First Venom, the second Venom, and so on. So this is VAT 4, 6 Venom. So this is a vatting of 3 casks in a sherry butt for about a year's secondary maturation. 2/3 bottled, 1/3 left and topped up. Quasi-Solera system. And they tend to have 25 vats on the go. So this is 6 Venom and vat for 61.2%. I hope you're following this. And it's the 6-time bottle from vat 4. And they'll renew the butt after 6 bottlings. So this butt is about to be renewed. All from the same distillery. Don't know the distillery, and it's an average 5 to 6 year old spirit. So this is a bit of a blind tasting, so I don't know the distillery of this. It is a single malt, although with an unusual vatting system. Nice tears on it. 61.2%. Here we go. Oh, and you can definitely get the sting on the nose there. And you get apricot jam, peaches and cream, and gorse. There's a coconutty edge to it. Custard slice and quince. And a sort of almond paste and flame raisins. It's quite fruity on the nose once you get beyond the alcohol. It's almost like a fermented soft fruit. And in the background there's a note of nail polish. I'm only going to have a sip of this at this strength. And it's, you get longans and white pepper, Mejdal dates, and apple and olive cake. And it's got quite a rich mouthfeel, but then the alcohol comes stomping in and it does numb the taste buds a bit. It's pretty aggressive with this at this strength. After a while, you start to get your taste back, a bit of fruity note, some bourbon influence, but there's also a slight sherry dryness to it. And it's quite a bit of heat and mixed allspice, olives and apricot juice, leather, stewed apricots and tangerines. It's quite a long finish, although most of that time is trying to get your taste buds back. I'm gonna add 3 mils of water to this. Possibly more. We'll see how we do. Wonderful symmetry to this. Natural colour, non-chill filter. Nice tears in it. The alcohol sting is gone. It's quite light now with mild sherry notes. And now it's diluted. You see there is a youthful whiskey. There's soft notes of dried fruits from the sherry cask and nuts from the sherry cask, red apple skins and a little bit of chili heat. Water takes some of that heat away, and I think the sherry notes come through better with water. and it's not quite so dry in the mouth with water. Oh, there is a bit of fruity note there, and you do get the bourbon influence. Still a slight sherry dryness there. And with water, finishes a mild oaky astringency, wood spices and chili heat. This is an interesting whiskey. You get bourbon one minute and sherry the next, all whilst being assaulted by the alcohol. I don't know. Distillery. I don't know. Given it blind, I would certainly get the high ABV. I think I would get the mixed casking. Age, probably would get it as under 10 years old. As for region, I think it's definitely a Highlander. But is it an East Highlander, a South Highlander, or a North Highlander? My feeling is possibly Glengarry or Fetter Cairn, but hey, what do I know? I get bourbon one minute, sherry the next, all while being assaulted by the alcohol. It's unsurprisingly youthful, as it's a whiskey bottled at around 5 to 6 years old. Sherry notes are light, and that I think is because it's a vat coming to the end of its time. 6 Venoms. That means 6 bottlings will replace the butt for the next one. It's pleasant, especially with a little added water. I wouldn't call this a session draft, but a good reviver. I think it's well worth a look at, but I think I would struggle to finish a full bottle of this. Right, I'm going to cleanse my palate with Flower and White Meringue Bar Raspberry Crumble, which I've had before and they're very nice. So having failed to accurately tell you what distillery the last one is, just a thought what I think it might be. I'm going to try another one, and this is the Raw Cask Smoking Islay, 11-year-old at 59.5%. So it's no filtration, no added colour, cask reference BA 2012. 436, and there's 318 bottles. So Smoking Islay bottles represent the smoky essence of the Islay region, and the Raw Cask editions preserve the authentic character of the pitted malts, revealing the maritime salinity of the islands and combining it with the intensity of cask strength. Each bottling is a direct expression of the terroir, artisanally natural and with uncompromising depth. So it's a blended island malt from the Raw Cask series by Blackadder International. And the exact composition of the cask remains deliberately secret, which provides a bit of enjoyment. discovering and guessing the malts that might be in this. So, Pete from Islay, several possibilities. Nice tears, slow running tears at 59.5%. Not sure what cask this has been in. Let's see. Straight away, cigar ash, mineral, smoked ribs, lemon cake, cocoa, fresh leather. It's very sharp, slightly antiseptic, but that's not its signature. It's quite heavily peated with lots of citrus and smoked bacon and tiny, coulis-ish. Let's try 59.5%. It's like a custard. Smoke and ash and lemon zest. It's meaty but not oily. It's got a good mouthfeel, but not life changing. It's mildly but surprisingly sweet, like chewing on a piece of smoked sugar cane. Lots of white pepper tingle. It's slightly hot at 59.5%, but still drinkable. And as my tongue numbs, I get some dark chocolate. Very hot and creamy. It scorches the taste buds a bit. The finish is long, sweet and dry, citric acid and ash. Yeah, I don't know. Coolina, possibly Ardbeg, Blackadder, Port Charlotte. I don't know. Yeah, I added 2 mils. And it turns sour with water. And yeah, sour and very citric. You still get the powerful peat and smoky notes. And that sweet malt influences. Vanilla and caramel, fresh citrus, and ripe apples. There are some maritime acids of seaweed and a salty breeze underscoring the tropical Islay freshness. But these complex aromas are all complemented by notes of smoked meat, rosemary, rye bread, and coriander. Let's try them out. think it's a little better with water. Citrus, caramel, peat smoke, cloves, white pepper, and there's a bit of brown towards the end. It's nice, but very young. It is 11 years old. It tastes very young and sharp. It's full-bodied and intense with a distinctive pittiness that blends harmoniously with the sweet malt and the honey and barbecue sauce. Bacon croutons, dark chocolate, and a subtle oaky spice. And the still relatively high alcohol content provides warmth and structure, and the aromas linger elegantly in the mouth. And the finish is extremely long, sweet, and warming, quite spicy, and quite complex. The smoky peat notes combine with sweet and spicy nuances and a subtle salty breeziness. Hint of pepper and crackers with bacon rounds. It has a lasting maritime and quite an intense profile. It's a treat. The label on the bottle promises very smoky, very peaty, and I think that's delivered. And I do wish I knew where the distillate came from. It seems very familiar to me, but I can't quite place it. Something about it whispers Bruichladdich to me. The mineral, flinty notes in the nose combined with the character of the smoke. But I don't know if they've ever sold off barrels of Port Charlotte or even Octomore to any independent bottlers. But I'm quite happy living with the ambiguity. It's a powerful, intensely smoky Islay for lovers of peat, smoke, and maritime notes. It's a whisky full of depth, character, and authenticity. And it's pure, unadulterated, and with full cask character. So these two whiskies, the Black Smoke Vat 4 6 Venom, 61.2% is a single malt, matured in an unusual way. I did say two unusual whiskies. And I'm not sure which distillery it originates from, but I'm sure it's a Highlander. Is it Glengarry or Fetter Cairn? It is young and the liquid is aggressive. It's interesting to try it, but not one I can fully recommend. The Smoking Islay, on the other hand, is a great draw. It's exactly what I would expect from an Islay malt at this age. It's pretty much flawless, and it's a well balanced peat monster with a reasonable price at cask strength. You need to look that up, but Smoking Islay, 11-year-old, 59.5% from Blackadder. It does lack a bit of complexity. I don't know, is it a vatting of Ardbeg and Coolila? There's no medicinal iodine notes that you would find in Lefroy. Not really thinking of a leg of woolen. And I don't think it's quite maritime enough for a Bunnahabhain. But I don't know. If anybody does know, let me know. Thank you for listening. Cheers.